Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm smiling to myself because I've got the radio playing in the background and this is what's playing. It's My Guy. I know that in Sister Act they sing My God, but I was actually singing along. There's nothing you can do to take me away from my guide. My guide. Okay, and our spiritual guides. And I was just having a little look through the book, The Law of Attraction. Okay, the secret behind the secrets. I've pulled some cards to play with. We'll deal with those in a minute. I kind of had a look the other day, and it's very much a workbook where you get to like fill it out. I was just having a little ponder over the beginning of this book, the references that were made regarding the law of attraction. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't want to read that bit or that bit, and I've kind of missed all this bit. This is a bit I did want to read out to you, and then I came across this part. Okay. We're going to have a little bit of a read of this. I don't know how long it's going to take, but as long as it needs to take. Okay, I'm faithful to my guides. They're guiding me today. Okay, the law of attraction. Let's read about this. You're already experiencing the law of attraction. Have you noticed that sometimes what you need just falls into place or comes to you from an out-of-the-blue telephone call? Or you've bumped into someone on the street you've been thinking about? Perhaps you've met the perfect client or life partner just by fate or being at the right place at the right time. All of these experiences are evidence of the law of attraction in your life. Have you heard about people who find themselves in bad relationships over and over again, and who are always complaining that they keep attracting the same kind of relationship? The law of attraction is at work for them too. The law of attraction may be defined as: I attract to my life whatever I give my attention, energy and focus to, whether positive or negative. By reading this book, you'll come to understand why and how this happens. Let's continue. There are a number of words or expressions that describe evidence of the law of attraction. If you've ever used any of these words or expressions, you're actually referring to the law of attraction. Here are just a few. Out of the blue, serendipity, coincidence, fate, karma, fell into place, synchronicity, luck, meant to be. In this book, you'll learn why these experiences happen. More importantly, you'll discover how you can use the law of attraction more deliberately. You'll be able to attract all that you need to do, know and have, so you can get more of what you want and less of what you don't want. As a result, you'll have your ideal client, your ideal job, your ideal relationship, your ideal vacation, your ideal health, more money in your life, and all that you desire, really. Okay. I feel like I've got like a runny nose. I think I might have to actually get up and get some tissue. I feel like my right nostril is running. So I just want to give it a little dab. Okay, let me just grab some kitchen towel. Okay. Not sure what that's about. Thank you very much for your patience. I feel all trapped in now. Okay. The science of the law of attraction. There is a psychological foundation for positive thinking and its effect in creating the law of attraction. There are many forms of energy: atomic, thermal, electromotive, kinetic, and potential. Energy can never be destroyed. You may also recall that all matter is made up of atoms and that each atom has a nucleus containing protons and neutrons, around which orbit electrons. Electrons in atom, okay, we're getting like really scientific now, bear with me. Electrons in atoms always orbit the nucleus in prescribed orbitals or energy levels that assure the stability of the atom. Electrons may be compelled to assume higher orbits by the addition of energy, or may give off energy when they drop to a lower orbit. When it comes to vibrations, if atoms are aligned, they create a motive force, all pulling together in the same direction, in much the same way as metals can be magnetised by aligning their molecules in the same direction. This creation of positive and negative poles is a fact of nature and science. Suffice to say, science has shown that if there are physical laws that can be observed and quantified in one arena, there are most probable similar laws in other arenas, even if they cannot be quantified at this time. So you see, the law of attraction isn't a fancy term or new age magic. It is a law of nature that every atom of your being is in constant response to, whether you know it or not. Okay. This is the part I was actually going to read, and then we're going to leave it here. Page number 11. I even folded it down previously. Making reference to the law of attraction. Many authors have written about the law of attraction. Here are just a few of the many ways the law of attraction has been referred to in various books. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So that which is like unto itself is drawn. That's by Jerry and Esther Hicks. The Teachings of Abraham, Ask and It Is Given. It's a good book. What do you radiate outward in your thoughts, feelings, mental pictures and words you attract into your life? And that's by Catherine Ponder, Dynamic Law of Prosperity. Never expect a thing you do not want, and never desire a thing you do not expect. When you expect something you do not want, you attract the undesirable. And when you desire a thing that is not expected, you simply dissipate valuable mental force. On the other hand, when you constantly expect that which you persistently desire, your ability to attract becomes irresistible. The mind is a magnet and attracts whatever corresponds to its ruling state. That's by Dr. Raymond Hollywell, Working with the Law 11. Working with the Law 11, Truth Principles for Successful Living. I don't know if the book's called 11 Truth Principles for Successful Living, but I quite like the way that it kind of... Law number 11, okay. The law of attraction. Every thought must manifest according to its intensity. The slightest thought of intelligence sets in motion a power in the law to produce a corresponding thing. Ernest Holmes. Okay. Basic ideas of science of mind. And I believe this is the last one. You are a living magnet. You attract into your life people, situations and circumstances that are in harmony with your dominant thoughts. Whatever you dwell on in the conscious grows in your experience. Brian Tracy. So the definition of the law of attraction. I attract to my life whatever I give my attention, energy and focus to, whether positive or negative. Okay, I'm not sure what that was all about, but I'm following my guides today. So I have the Law of Attraction cards out by Esther and Jerry Hicks. I'm just going to pull some cards and we shall see what the story is today. You can have that one over there and you can have this one over here. Greek mythology reading cards. I'm listening to that birdie out there playing his own kind of little call, and it took me to the Hunger Games with the Mockingjay. Okay, when it kind of, it will copy or mimic what you say. It's like a call to let you know that you send the call up, they pick it up, and then they deliver it to the other person. But it's a kind of a set code, isn't it? I think it's something like that. Anyway, let's get a card for this side. Din-in, din-in, din-in. That's his call. I haven't got the window open very wide. I'm sure you can hear him. A Sacred Destiny card. Oh, these feel in a hurry. What are you in a hurry about? Patience. Okay, we've got the Druidcraft Tarot. And I have angel prayers here. And a cup of coffee. Okay, let's have some coffee. Study and learning, that's what we're doing. Got a bit scientific today. Into the science of the law of attraction. Okay. I feel like there's two sides to a story here. I can hear an aeroplane above. Like kind of one of the first aeroplanes. That's what I envision that to look like, that plane that I can hear. Like the Wright brothers on the move. They've taken flight. I'll come to that side in a moment. Let's have a look at these cards here. I will not attempt to control others' experiences. I feel like we all bloom in our own time. I don't know why I wanted to say goddamn time. I feel like God gives us the gift of awakening at the right time. No one can kind of put that upon you. When you're ready, you're ready. Rather than trying to control the experiences of all others, which you cannot do, no matter how much or how hard you try, instead, intend to control your own participation within those experiences. And by setting forth your clear image of the life you want to live, you will be guided in every moment towards a smooth and pleasant path for yourself. So this is really, it is shouting out that the Divine Feminine, or the more awakened one, or so it would seem, trying to kind of wake up their partner before they're ready. They get grumpy. Shouldn't do that. So, interesting. Let's have a look at the Greek mythology card. Plutus, wealth. Okay, this isn't a get rich quick scheme. Let's have a look at what Plutus wants to say. Even lottery winners continue to buy tickets, proving that all of us would appreciate a little windfall now and again. The ancient Greeks would appeal to kindly Plutus, their god of wealth, who was always depicted with a large overflowing cornucopia or horn of plenty. We are told that Zeus removed the sight of Plutus so that he would distribute his gifts blindly without any regard for appearance, and those who came across him and flung open their doors would have great wealth bestowed upon them. Now that's taking me to Divine Feminine. You actually understand that everyone will wake in their own time. Everyone wakes this lifetime, whether if it's when you're like knocking on death's door, then but you still awaken at some point during this lifetime. And I felt like you have compassion for others who are going through the journey, and you understand the process, but when it kind of comes to your Divine Masculine, if we just say, assuming that you're the more awakened one, but your love has to, your love, compassion, and your patience has to be distributed equally, evenly. That's unconditional love. So when we are told that Zeus removed the sight of Plutus so that he would distribute his gifts blindly without any regard for appearance, and those who came across him and flung open their doors would have great wealth bestowed upon them. Many of us unconsciously limit our wealth by having a poor mental image of how much we think we are worth, or we absorbed early teachings that frowned on wealth. In this way, we prevent the arrival of the universal flow of abundance at our door. It is now time to open your heart. Excuse me. It is now time to open your heart to the infinite wealth of Plutus without fear or guilt. Be open to receiving money in any way it wants to find you, for it helps no one if you are poor. Now I'm kind of bringing on from yesterday's reading when I said you poor soul, and it's like you are very rich in nature. This is a prime example of you being the prime teacher. It's like you are priming your own pump of prosperity, and it's about to come in. It really is kind of stating, leave the growth with the divine. Leave the growth with the divine. The right conditions will be lined up. But this is about you opening up to receiving. Okay. Let's have a look at your sacred destiny. Washing machine's on in the background. Okay, we have the truth here. Let's read about this. The energy of you are so rich, Divine Feminine, dripping, saturated in richness. There's no need for you to have any kind of a lack mentality. We've gone to trust. I want to go to the truth. Song of the Wind. Wind is in the realm of the air elements, one of the 4 elements of life: air, water, fire, and earth. Air takes form in the oxygen we breathe, as well as in breezes and zephyrs. It also represents our communication skills. When we speak, it is the air that passes through our mouths which allow us to speak and communicate. Wind is also prana, the source of life. As you communicate your truth to yourself and others, you'll find new energy and vitality emerging within your life. Now, I've picked up on really you focusing, Divine Feminine, on the outcome that you're wanting. It says here, rather than trying to control the experiences of all others, which you cannot do no matter how hard you try, instead intend to control your own participation within those experiences. And by setting forth your clear image of the life you want to live, you will be guided in every moment towards a smooth and pleasant path for yourself. Okay, it spoke about it in the Law of Attraction book at the beginning about kind of being fixated upon what it is that you desire. Oh, it was the last comment, I believe. Okay, the reference to the Law of Attraction. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth, but once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. I like it. Let's have a look at your angel prayer, the miracle of nature. There's definitely this energy, Divine Feminine, coming through about connecting with nature every day. That's kind of like your home, okay? That's where you, it's Mother Earth, it's Gaia. It's you. So make sure you're definitely connecting with nature every day, appreciating it, okay, and feeling the connection there, the resonance. The miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. Let's just spoke about the wind here. The wind beneath my wings, the miracle of nature. The angels are encouraging you to take yourself outside and connect with the miracle of nature. A miracle is a shift of perception, and the angels can see there are many thoughts in your head that are making you feel confused and even unsure as to what you're supposed to be doing. Take some time to go outside and connect with Mother Nature. Breathe fresh air into your lungs and disconnect from whatever's happening in your home, relationship or work. As you walk and connect with nature, you will open yourself up to divine guidance from heaven and earth. Okay, the expanded interpretation. You may feel locked in or may have been spending far too much time indoors. Whatever the weather, there is something powerful and enlightening about going outside and connecting with the sound and songs of nature. Go outdoors and walk. Speak to your angels and enjoy the beauty of the plants, countryside or park that you connect with. As you walk and breathe, know that there are angels all around you, helping you enjoy the simple things in life and encouraging you to disconnect from trivial dramas that aren't serving your purpose. Beautiful message, Divine Feminine. Out into nature. See how rich your life really is and how you're taken care of. And let's get you some tarot cards. Queen of Cups. What did it say? Disconnect yourself from the drama. Okay. Trivial drama. Okay. Find your connection back. It's like earth, wind, fire and water. Focus on the elements, Divine Feminine. Most definitely earth, but we also have the water card here. Follow your guides. Let's read the lyrics to that song we're putting, Guides. Should we sing it? We can if you like. I've still got You're Beautiful up. Oh. This isn't the song. Hold on. I thought it might tell me. Who's it by? Check out the lyrics to that song. Okay. My God. Oh, it's not my God, is it? It's my guy. Did I seriously put my God in? I did. I need to ask my guy. Oh my God. Okay. Oh dear. That's why it didn't come up. My God. Okay. No, it's called My Guy. Yeah. Who is it by? Mary Wellis. Okay. I'm not going to sing. I'm just going to get this out. Come on. There's nothing you could say to tear me away from my guide. There's nothing you could do because I'm stuck like glue to my guide. I'm sticking to my guide like a stamp to a letter. Interesting. Check out what's on the beginning. The beginning. In the beginning. This stamp here. And I picked up wax. Was it yesterday on my card? I spoke about this wax seal. Sealing the deal with a wax seal. Anyway, I'm sticking to my guide like a stamp to a letter. Like the birds of a feather, we stick together. I'm telling you from the start, I can't be torn apart from my guide. There's nothing you can do could make me untrue to my guide. My guide. There's nothing you could buy could make me tell a lie to my guide. I gave my guide my word of honour to be faithful, and I'm gonna. You best be believing I won't be deceiving my guide. As a matter of opinion, I think he's tops. My opinion is he's the cream of the crop. As a matter of taste, to be exact, he's my ideal, as a matter of fact. And no muscle-bound man could take my hand from my guide. No handsome face could ever take the place of my guide. He may not be a movie star, but when it comes to being happy, we are. There's not a man today who could take me away from my guide. Okay. And no muscle-bound man could take my hand from my guide. I don't think it goes like that. That's why we're not singing it. Right. That's it. Let's just leave the reading now. Do you want to read what it says? We can read what it says. We do chuckle. Queen of Cups, Lucy. Okay, Queen of Cups. You put all the queens together, or are they at the beginning? They are. Okay. Well, after the king. The key words are loving, maternal, and intuitive. It may signify you, your mother, a therapist, or a woman who inspires love in you and stirs the depths of your emotional nature. That says your guides, or your guide. Okay. The profession of acting, or the world of theatre and film. Work in the field of relationship counselling and healing. Beautiful. You are a healer, Divine Family. We know this. You are a light walker. You leave this stream of light behind you for people to follow. Okay. Should we go on to this side? Let's go on to this side. That shoulder was a bit clicky. Just have sister act. I will follow him wherever he may go. Ooh. I get what I think about, wanted or not. We just spoke about this in the book. Well, a while back now. It makes no difference whether you want the specifics of it or not. It is the vibrational essence of the subject of your attention that is being attracted. That which you really, really, really want, you get. And that which you really, really, really do not want, you get. Ask and you shall receive, or focus and you shall receive. Okay. We'll find out a bit more about that. Don't feel like I want to add anything at the moment. Medusa, the feminine. Should we read about Medusa? What was interesting, actually, I looked at my hair before and I felt like there would be a change, and my hair looks a little bit scraggly. Not quite Medusa, but it's been known. Medusa. The feminine. Medusa was one of 3 frightening gorgons, or female demons. 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 Okay. Medusa was one of 3 frightening gorgons, or female demons, who, it says, with live snakes for hair. This symbolism connects her to the original monstrous serpent, which represented the primordial feminine. For thousands of years, the great goddess has been subordinated to masculine supremacy, and Medusa reminds us of her anger at this. Where's she going? Since most figures were drawn side on, seriously, I didn't know it said that as it was kind of going. Okay, that's a bit like the dance you're doing. It's a bit like the office dance. Since most figures were drawn side on, Medusa's direct outward gaze is unusual. It speaks of her dangerous and supernatural power. Myth says that the sight of her stare will turn a human to stone. But helped by Athena, Perseus turned the threat of Medusa into a weapon. He cut off her head and kept it for turning on his enemies. In this way, he could ward off evil and protect humanity. It could be a case of better the devil you know to ward off the devil you don't. This card implies that you may summon the power and magic of the primordial feminine or goddess power to help and strengthen you now. Oh, this is the divine masculine calling in on the divine feminine. Okay. So he's picking up on you are that protection. Okay. Against evil. Off with her head. That's the wrong Queen of Hearts. We've got the Queen of Cups now. Okay. Your sacred destiny is miracles. Looks like there's a couple occurring here. A couple of miracles or a couple. Oh, like a couple. A divine masculine and a divine feminine, and oh, the strength behind them when they combine their energies. So I feel like it's been set into motion. Both of them. It's like one's working from this higher perspective and this other one's just slightly lower. But that lower rainbow is actually shining brighter. Okay, a quicker ascension. So it's like this is a fast ascension, I feel, for the masculines. They're catching up, and then here's the feminine here at this steady pace. I said here it felt like you were leaving this trail for him to follow. It feels like he's actually going to hook up with the trail. I don't know what that means. Well, I do. It means that he's going to meet your rainbow and merge with it, like, on the bend. Miracles. There's a double rainbow here. After the storm, the rainbow appears. Okay, after the storm, the rainbow appears. No matter where we are, the instant a rainbow splashes across the sky, we usually stop and stand in awe. Some say that rainbows are messages from the Creator. Others say they are a part of the electromagnetic spectrum phenomenon. That Law of Attraction book spoke about electromagnetic topics. Okay. So others say that they are part of the electromagnetic spectrum phenomenon. And then you have some that say that rainbows are messages from the Creator. And what that took me to was, when I'd done a little bit of research into Noah, it was, God said that when you see a rainbow, it's a reminder that I will never, like, kind of do the great flood again. Okay, I will never flood humanity like that ever again. And every time that you see a rainbow, that's my promise. You to remember my promise. So it's something to do with the birds tweaking. Are they tweaking? Tweeting. A certain kind of message. Let's carry on. Rainbows have struck awe in the hearts and souls of many through time. Many traditions believe that rainbows are blessings from the Creator. A double rainbow is double the blessings, like double trouble. The sacred landscape wants you to know the storms of the past are passing and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Big message today. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. Wow, Divine Masculine. Check that out. Okay. Don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. I'm feeling as if you've calmed your energy down, Divine Feminine, so much. Not to the point of being a void or avoiding, your energy is calm. And I'm actually feeling as if you've really helped the Divine Masculine to tap into this peacefulness. It's a nice space to be in. Don't hate, meditate. And meditating is far better than medicating. Okay, let's read this. Anytime you feel overwhelmed by anger or frustration, close your eyes and connect with the angels around you. They are a great part of your life, and they want you to remove the feelings that aren't serving you, so that you can have a deeper and richer connection with them. Meditate and connect with heaven to extend your awareness so you can become more aware of who surrounds you on an energetic level. Okay. The expanded interpretation. You're really independent as a soul, and it's wonderful how self-sufficient you are. But the angels are encouraging you to spend some time meditating and welcoming their help and the help of God, so that you can be a co-creator of your world in their light and that of your creator. Anytime you find yourself about to use the hate word, close your eyes for a few moments and focus on something that makes you feel safe, free and blessed, something you love. And that's you, Divine Feminine. That's what the Divine Masculine's been focusing on. Okay. I was going to actually get a post. I felt this energy of Divine Feminine. You are following your guides. You're stuck to glue to your guides, Divine Masculine. It's like they're asking you, please open up to your guides as they're trying to guide you. Let's get some tarot. King of Pentacles. I know, it doesn't sound cool, does it? Don't tell anyone. How about that? Because why would it say don't hate, meditate? It's kind of, you're being forced to do it. There's a fire behind you and then there's a little birdie tweeting. Tweeting. Tweaking. Tweeting. He is tweeting. Chirping. Chirpy. Be chirpy. Okay. Find the humour within it. Laugh with your guides. You can carry them around with you all day long. You don't have to tell anyone. You can talk in your mind, can't you? You can say, hello, what are we doing today then? I mean, it's easier when you just like think it, isn't it? You don't need to do the words, but if I don't do the words, you don't know what I'm thinking, do you? No. Okay. But you don't have to go around like a ventriloquist going, hello, where are you? In your mind, take them out for a walk. Take them to work with you. Okay? You will behave more appropriately if you know that you've got someone watching you, assisting you. Okay. Show them your life. Let them help you. Listen to their suggestions. All within the mind. No one needs to know. Okay. Give it a go. That's what I love about spirituality, because no one actually needs to know that you're doing it. You get excited when you get into like the law of attraction because you want to naturally share the secrets. That's what makes you look a bit crazy, but that's just passion that comes through in the end. You can't help it. Can't keep this in anymore. So, King of Pentacles. Okay, let's get you a postcard from Spirit. So we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, Earth and Water. And then you have Fire. Interesting. Here's the Water. So I feel the energy of the Divine Feminine just going with the flow. Okay. Let me pull this down. I feel that's taking me to your heart chakra. Okay. Rose quartz. See if you can get your hands on some rose quartz. Okay. Keep it in your pocket. In the background, the fire and the air. Okay. The 4 elements. Making sure that they're balanced. Let's get you a message from Spirit. Got a little beat going on here with the cards. That one? Woo. Live your dreams. Where are you running away to? Are you running away or are you running towards your dreams? Dearest Jew, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now, here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in 2 directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you, always. Very interesting message. Okay. So I feel here with the Divine Feminine, she's accepted divine timing. Okay, leaving it with the divine here. It says you thought that it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Okay. So the Divine Feminine, because the first card that come up was about you can't really force someone to wake up, to awaken. Okay. You can always be their guide though. Instead of telling them the way, show them the way. Lead by example. Okay, and the rest of the message was for you, Divine Masculine. I'm not going to reread it. Where are we going now? We're just like, hops. Are we hop, skipping and jumping? Let's go to the journey of love, and I can most definitely get off and leave you guys to enjoy your day. It's nice and early. Okay. So really the energy is don't allow anything to tear you away from your guide. Let's look at the journey of love and how it applies to you today. Shakti. Okay. I said there was trouble, double trouble. 19. Let's have a drink and we will leave it on this message. Remember that the masculine has got a feminine here. So what did you do to him? We'll find out. Shakti is divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. Without kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder what happened to her or what has got into him. We are on fire with the divine and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment. But that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into the bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine, as it was meant to, in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. This oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, the energy shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest, get some time in nature, and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. Okay, page number 55. Let me just tuck this hair back. Okay, let's finish with this poem. I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and all the who's yet to come. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Loving you is having to make choices, knowing it isn't my fault. I can still choose to take it personally or just be, while I listen and watch you unfold. Your heart is a beauty I will always love. It's a part of you that hasn't changed much over time. When I lie beside you and hear you breathe, when I touch your skin or caress your hair, you are timeless, and I choose loving you. That's beautiful. Good choice. Good choice. Guys, I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.